was hitching a ride, heading down the C2 Sky Highway was too poor to drive. So dirty, but still smiling, I will go so far away from here. Ain't people that pick me up in beer. Saw the mountain skyline from a beat-up old Nissan Altima. Experience was divine. Maybe this time I'll hitch back east again. Hitchhiking across this country. Hitchhiking across this country. Taking rides across the country. Hitchhiking across this country. One guy was wearing some wine, so I rock my head along with the beat, where there is no on time. You'll get there just when you arrive. I will go so far away from here. Hey, people that pick me up in beer. Looks like we finally arrived to the Pacific, and it is immaculate. One hell of a drive. Spirited of a hitchhiker deep inside. Hitchhiking across this country. Hitchhiking across the country. Taking rides across this country. Hitchhiking across the country.
Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and watch some more videos on my channel. Please go to owlcreekcoffee.com, buy some coffee that's disability or operated. Use our promo code LiveChat15 to save 50%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com, buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love, not hate. Super thanks to this video. If you could, it would go a long way. Cheers.
Okay, so that's the new system. It's great.
I like
now
it.
Now I don't have to do it. How are you? Everything's good?
I'm all right. Yeah.
It's going to be a good show. We got a bunch of awesome tracks lined up. I got a brand new mic that I didn't even pay for. Amazon fucked up and gave it to me for free. And it totally ups our game. And you know what I'm starting to realize, Renaria?
What's that?
Is that the mic that I had before this was worse than how yours sound.
Wow. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It was. No, it was. Like, the technology is changing so fucking good. And, like, I bet you we're going to have Drum Monkey on tonight. And I bet you that he's probably going to be using his phone, I imagine.
Well, the reason why is because there are people sleeping in his house because it's late.
Oh,
So
it's late in
he
the
can't
UK.
He can't use where the computer is, so he's going to have to be on his phone.
Cool.
But, you know.
But the thing is that that's fine. You know, that's fine. You need a dynamic microphone. Sure, because Shure gave me this microphone for free.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and give him a plug. Shure SM7B, Michael Jackson recorded an album on this mic. Joe Rogan uses it on his podcast. All of the famous podcasters use it. News anchors use it. Radio broadcasters use it.
I have to
It is
say, your
the
voice
bee's knees.
is very clear.
Isn't it great? It sounds like
Yeah,
we're at the
I
bar.
always thought you had a raspy voice, but you don't.
I don't. I don't have a
No.
raspy voice whatsoever.
That's
You
how
said
bad
I
the
was
mic
gonna.
was.
You said I was gonna sound like a little schoolgirl. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
Do
how,
I?
That's how clear it is. A little bit, yeah.
Awesome.
I mean,
That's
unless
great.
we see a spider or something and you scream, I'm sure it would be.
Well,
so
let's
good.
see. If I get really loud, does it still sound okay, or is it clipping out like a son of a bitch?
It's really good.
That's awesome.
But that doesn't
Okay.
mean you have to shout. But I'm just saying,
I
if you
don't, but
do-
sometimes on reaction radio, I get a little
Yes.
loud and drunk.
Well, you're into it. That's how it's
I'm into
supposed
it.
to be.
That's how it goes. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm really happy. It looks like it looks okay. So let's get the first one called up. This is a new guy, and Drum Monkey can come on, and then when we're done this reaction, Drum Monkey can come on.
Yes.
And do his thing. This is a new artist.
Yes.
Faye Asan. Faye Asan. Is this
We're
an
gonna say
Indonesian
Space On.
artist?
I don't know how they pronounce it, but yeah, yes, he's from Indonesia as well.
Okay.
And do you want me to tell you how I found him?
Yeah, for sure.
So I went ahead and looked at Alip's Instagram
Okay.
account, and I was just interested because I hadn't actually really looked at it too much, and I noticed that he only followed 2 people.
Really? And this is one
Out
of
of
them.
all the people that follow him, like what he's like, it's a lot of people. It's like
Millions.
anyway, thousands, yeah, for sure. And
Is it millions? Probably millions.
I think it's
would
I
imagine.
think it's more like I thought it
Hundreds of
was
thousands.
Yeah, but Instagram I think is different than its following on YouTube, right?
Yeah, Instagram's for hardcores though. Like that means
Yeah.
devoted fans.
Exactly. So anyway, so one of the 2 people that he follows is this guy, Fayasan or whatever. So I
Okay.
decided to look him up on YouTube, and I found this video that he had posted. I think it was that day or very recently. And
Okay.
I only watched a few seconds, and then I stopped it and sent it to you for you to watch a few seconds. And
Right.
so we
Oh,
don't
so this
know.
is the one that I don't think
Yeah.
I watched a few seconds of this one.
I think maybe you'll know when
I
you
don't.
start
I don't know if
watching
you,
it.
I don't know if you sent that to me.
Oh, maybe not. Well, say even better.
I don't think you did. So this is brand spanking new. Katy Perry. I'm going to be taking. Do you have poetry prepared, or what do you want to do about that? Do
You
want-
go ahead. Yeah.
I'll read poetry tonight.
Yeah.
So this is my book, Brain Trauma and Drugs. You can buy my music on the internet. I'm going to keep things light and fluffy, but some of it is very vulgar.
Sometimes.
This one's called Old Time Guy. Remember me. I'm from your past. Your memory is built of gas. We did that thing a couple times, so here we are with all the lies. You rub me out, but here I am. Your past tense man that you can't stand. Reflecting on the past.
So that's good. It's one of those things that people don't usually talk about, but it's there.
Nope. It's there. It's always there. There's that other
Yeah.
man you used to be that's lurking you and
Or woman.
Or
Well,
woman,
you know.
yeah. Oh, well, of
Not-
course.
you know.
I'm speaking solely from my perspective.
Yes. Of
Not
course.
being a woman and all. Okay, so Katy Perry, Roar, fingerstyle cover, Warang drumming. Let's get into this right away, and hopefully Drum Monkey comes on shortly after.
Yep.
First time hearing Faye Asan. Faye Asan, if you watch this, reach out to me, and I'll have you on a Milkshake Wednesdays where we can showcase your music. That'd be great. You come on live, we have a little interview, listen to your best album or best tracks, whatever you
Yeah.
like.
We'd love to talk to you.
It's a new show that I'm got on. Ryan, you should come on Milkshake Wednesday sometimes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You want to?
Yes.
This week is
course.
collective efforts. You can totally come on if you want.
Yes. Okay. We'll talk about it after for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So video.
Yeah.
Face on.
This is a well done video too.
I know. Yeah. It's good quality.
Katy Perry. Okay, so this is a cover of Katy Perry. I don't think I've even ever heard one Katy Perry song in my life.
Look how he's holding the guitar.
What the hell? Wow. What the fuck? That's insane.
That's different.
That's insane. I think I recognize this song by Katy Perry.
Yeah, I'm not a big Katy Perry fan, but
He's turned the guitar into a different instrument.
yes.
It's not even a guitar anymore. Like, what is it? It's like a mixture of a
Right?
steel guitar, an acoustic guitar, and an
And I'm sure
electric
it makes
guitar.
it makes a different sound the way it's positioned. I bet.
The drumming on the guitar really blows my mind. I really want to
Yeah.
try that.
You have to be so coordinated.
so coordinated. I'm not.
I'm not either. So, I think this guy
Yeah.
is a teacher. Now,
Really?
I don't understand Indonesian, right? But I
Okay.
went through his page, YouTube one, and
Right.
I saw that what looked like a lot of tutorials and things, for people to learn. This is finger style, right? The same as Alip. So
Yeah, but it's a whole nother level than Alip. I can
Yeah,
see why
so-
Alip follows this guy.
But the other thing I saw that was really interesting that I wanted to mention, he has this post about it's like merch, right, for him, and they're like, again, it's in Indonesian, but I figured it out because it's coffee mugs or travel mugs,
Okay.
and the cover on top you can see it says 33 degrees on it. And it has his name on the travel mug. So I think it's a travel mug that you can set to put the temperature of your coffee that you wanted.
Oh, cool! Wow,
I thought
that's
that was
taking that's taking coffee to the next fucking level.
That's Manta. Kopi Mana Kopi, right?
Yeah, Kopi Mana
Yeah.
Kopi for sure.
So for sure.
So
Yeah.
Drum Monkeys here. We got a live performance coming up for you next, so stick around. This is Katy Perry Roar fingersaw cover Rarang drumming by Faye Ishan. Let's do it. That's insane.
I like it though a lot.
Yeah, I can listen to this any time of day, any day of the week, any week of the year.
But when you hear it, you don't imagine that he's playing it like that.
Well, it sounds like two people.
Yeah.
It sounds like a drummer and a guitar player.
Yes. Wow.
Dragonfly is he says maybe the 33rd degree is a 33rd degree Mason. I once worked for a newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. This is before the internet, and well, before the internet was really prevalent. And
Okay.
they asked me to write about masonry, and I tied in. I made this huge article. I may have in fact been an OG conspiracy theorist, right? Because I was looking at Sumerian texts and Sumerian tablets.
Okay.
And in correlating the age, like Freemasonry is older than Christ, like, and it's secret as hell. I have buddies, dads who are Freemasons, and they're
Yeah.
very, very wealthy, prevalent men,
Yeah. Yeah.
Their motto is take a good man and make him better, or something like that. And,
Oh, it's
and make-
fascinating. That
yeah,
stuff.
it is fascinating. I
Because
have
we
got
don't-
offers to join.
Because we don't know. You don't know until you're there what really
Right.
goes on.
Yeah, you don't. So I correlated this huge conspiracy that the Freemasons were around in Sumer times. And this newspaper was out there. They liked my writing. But I was like pure schizo, undiagnosed schizophrenia, raging maniac.
But you know what's good? That's good for, right? It's good for like conspiracy theories that are quite probable. Because
Yes.
when you're manic or you're, in an episode,
yeah.
everything sounds a little crazy to other people. But the more you research it and think about it,
There's
a lot
elements of
it's
truth.
plausible. Yeah.
A lot of it's plausible, yeah. Crazy. All right, let's get back into this. Interesting conversation.
Yeah.
That's insane. I can't believe it.
I know.
Can't believe it. So good.
Great video quality.
Yeah, no, that's done on like 4K. That's legit.
Yeah.
All in widescreen and shit. Wow.
Oh,
What a bridge that was.
yeah.
That's insane. He doesn't need a band. Fuck having bands when you're that good.
Yeah. mediocre to you, you know?
Yes.
That good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just unnecessary, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Having a band is fucking tough. Wow. Whoever this guitar company is should be sponsoring him.
Oh,
He's using his elbows, using his fingers, he's using
he's
everything.
not even looking. He's not looking. He's
No.
just feeling it out, you know? And how it... I mean,
Original song by Katy Perry. I wonder if Katy Perry has reached out to this guy. Music and arrangement by Faye Asen, directed by Bima AP, produced by Agus Bima, audio Herden, crew and property Efren, Adian, Nanang, Faye Asan, and Leslie Guitars. Leslie Guitars, that's who it is. Okay, so great. So exactly what I said is true. They are sponsoring him.
yeah.
Leslie Guitars. Sure, I've never heard of Leslie Guitars.
So
That's
what
funny
was
how
going,
that works
what,
out.
what was going through my head when I was watching that was that he is a teacher, you know. I think
Of what
from
age?
I
Do you
see.
know, like, what kind of teacher?
I think anyone who wants to learn, right?
Oh,
but I think
he's
to
a
myself-
guitar teacher.
Yes.
The whole time
I'm
you were
almost
saying
positive.
teacher, I was thinking like kids. I
Oh,
was thinking-
like a school teacher or something. No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that he gives like tutorials. Like I think he has like online workshops and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But again, if anybody can tell us who's watching, because I can't understand the language, but I did kind of, you know, try to figure out a little bit of it, and it seemed that way. But I kept thinking as I was watching this how I wouldn't last 5 minutes in this class because I just,
Right.
you know,
No,
you
but
have
it
to
probably.
feel that.
But I bet you he's very humble. And,
Oh,
and
yeah,
willing
yeah.
and willing to teach at their level. You know, he's very probably
anyone who
responsive
likes
and
to teach
reads
others,
people well.
yeah, yeah.
And just a fair warning,
Yeah.
I've been working a lot, and when I work the overnights, obviously I can't drink at night. So
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
drank. I haven't drank a lot this week, so I'm probably
it's
going to
gonna
end
hit
up
you.
getting loaded. I'm probably going to get loaded. Just
okay.
fair warning. Fair warning. That was that Katy
Thank
Perry
you.
Roar. Yeah, I'm just letting you know. I'm already
thank
like
you.
I've had one beer, and I'm already starting to feel it. So it's going to be a wild night.
I had a drink too, so we're good.
But at least I will sound good. My new microphone makes me sound good,
Yes.
and now I feel like I'm matching the quality of my guests.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
there's something about my voice. My voice is really high and screechy. I sound like a dead rat.
No.
And there's something about that microphones don't like, but this one fucking loves it. This one sucks up and says, "Ooh, come here, rat boy. I love
Yeah,
you, rat boy.
yeah.
Rat boy, you are
Let-
my fucking supreme."
Let's hope that moving forward throughout the night that it may give you some anti-slur
yes,
properties or
maybe
something.
maybe
Hey, who
maybe
knows?
it fixes slurs.
It
I'm gonna
may.
read you a poem now.
Okay.
This one is called "Get Bent." I felt like I'm falling for such a long time. I've traveled the world as I've traveled my mind. I've stared at the sun until I've gone blind. I've mixed up some things that aren't meant to bind. Somewhere there's something. There must be a sign. I'll wait for the substance. Stand with me in the line and get bent. Get bent.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Now, everybody, I'm going to take this comment off because now we got Drum Monkey. So, Drum Monkey, it is your time. Turn your camera on and your microphone on, and then we'll bring you on the show, and you can do your thing. Hopefully, you're not going to wake your entire household up. That'd be shitty. There he is. Okay. I saw your camera. Turn that on, and your microphone. There we are. Okay, Drum Monkey, what is going on?
Hola. Bonjour.
Hello.
Oh, nice. You got one of those
can't see him, though.
Yeah, it's dark. It's fucking the middle of the night.
No, I can't
Yes,
see him at
it
all.
is.
Oh, I see a
I
little
can
bit of
see.
the guitar.
I can see him.
Okay.
I can make it a bit brighter. This laptop thing above. Is that
Oh,
better?
fuck you.
There you
Oh, yeah, that's
go.
much better. Yeah,
Yay.
dude.
How you
I
doing?
love. You know what I love? I don't have many friends that have British accents, so I just got to say I love the
you
way
have
you
one
guys
now.
speak. Like some people like the
Likewise,
way
man.
Canadians speak.
Does KB speak with an accent? Is that what you're asking me?
You got it, sorry.
We're all lost
We can't-
Okay.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me at all?
Yeah,
Hello?
now I can.
All
Yes,
right,
now
cool,
it's perfect.
Cool.
Oh,
Can you
perfect.
hear
And
the
there's no
gu-
other.
Can you hear the guitar?
Sure can.
Right,
Yeah.
Sure
good,
can.
that's good. How are you guys doing? You okay?
I'm fantastic, buddy. It's good. Did you hear me? I was saying I never get to talk with people with British accents. I have one friend from the UK that's a close friend, and he's a tattoo artist in Nottinghamshire. Are you close to Nottinghamshire?
Nottingham, yeah. Nottingham's about, I think it's only about 60 miles away. So in Canadian terms, that's like round the corner probably. But
his name is Craig Staples. Craig Staples. If you ever want to get tattooed, go to Craig Staples in Nottingham.
Right.
And tell him that
Milkshake
Wilkshake sent you. Tell him that Wilkshake sent you, and he'll hook you up.
I've actually got a tattoo planned at some point, so yeah, I might take you up on that. Cheers, dude.
Right on, man.
So what do you got? What do you got for us tonight?
I was gonna do something really, really pretty and kind of finger picky, and then you put me on after that guy. So I think I might do this. We were that Nico Crinklebird on.
Yes,
Nico.
Yeah.
Nico, yeah.
We were chatting about this tune or this band today, so yeah, I think I might do this if that's all right.
Oh, is that the what's the band called again?
The Idols tune.
Oh, right, you guys were talking about punk rock and old punk music.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I saw that conversation. I try not to like interfere, you know, like I don't want to comment. I just want to like let things flow, and I try not to. And I'm just like but I read everything because as the site owner, I get notifications for every single comment, right? Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys noticed too, but I made some new labels for members.
Oh, OG, yeah, man.
Yeah, you're an OG. Yeah, you're an OG.
That's cool, man.
You're a co-host. There's producers. There's a whole bunch of OGs. I figured out how to do it, so I'm like, well, I might as well go through the list.
Why not?
Well,
and see what I can give people.
I'm on it.
Cool, buddy.
So yeah, I'm gonna do a tune that I think I did actually do on UL like really early when I started like recording tunes on there, but it's a tune I'm pretty strong with, and it's by the Idols. So yeah, I'm gonna go with it.
Okay.
All right.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
I am.
All right, cool.
Ooh, I like that minor.
Someone talk to you. What you do about you? I put their teeth through. Love yourself. That's what they do. Bastards make you not want to look like you. You pay through them nose, look like someone else. Widows on a shelf. Love yourself, love yourself. I go outside. I feel free. I smash mirrors. I put TV. Go outside. I feel free. I smash mirrors. Put TV. Someone talk to you. What you do about you? I put their teeth through. Love yourself. That's what they do. Bastards make you not want to look like you. You pay through the nose, look like someone else. Widows on a shelf. Love yourself, love yourself. I go outside. I feel free. I smash mirrors and put TV. Go outside. I feel free. I smash mirrors, put TV. Spoke to God in my dream last night. She said I'd get to heaven if my teeth were white. Medicated, medicated, medicated. Ain't no need for those naysayers. Fuck it down here, fuck it down old, fuck it down shield. I go outside, I feel free. I smash mirrors, I put TV. Go outside, I feel free. I smash mirrors, I put TV, television, a
Nice.
magazine,
Unleash.
television, magazine, television, a magazine, television, magazine.
Oh, dude, that's
Woohoo.
fucking dope. It makes me want to check out that song. I didn't even know that band.
I want to
How
smash
old-
mirrors
Phenomenal
too.
How old are you? Are you older than me? Like, I don't even remember that band.
I'm like older than God does, man. I'm 39 now. Yeah.
Oh, so am I. You're born 82?
No, 84.
Baby.
Oh, how
Sorry,
old am I?
You're
Yeah, how
almost
old are you?
40.
I'm almost 40.
How old are you, dude?
I'm 39. I turned 40 in September 15th.
Am I actually 38?
So wait. Okay.
Yeah, you're
I was
30.
I was born in January 1984. How old am I again?
Oh,
Sorry, I've been
January.
up all night, and I'm so mashed, dude.
Okay, wait. So
That's great.
oh, if you're
Not-
84, is he 84?
Yeah,
Yeah, 38.
yeah.
So
94.
I'm
Yeah,
74.
38. Sorry, I'm still 38. My God, I'm
Yeah,
trying
you're
to-
30. Well, dude, you know what, dude?
trying to die
Actually,
quick,
when I was 35, my all of my people that came out for dinner with me, or 34, maybe 34, 34th birthday, all my friends that came out to me, I thought it was my 35th birthday. The entire
sorry,
party. The entire party.
I didn't get much sleep yesterday either, and I've been up all night, and I'm really.
Oh, well, you still fucking killed it. You still fucking
the
played a
music-
good
the music-
tune.
The music bit's really easy for me. The conversations really hard for me. I don't know.
Well,
Still
I'm
playing
glad. Well,
written
dude,
form, but-
I'm glad you're on
Maybe.
UL, dude.
Yes.
Thanks for having me, man. I love it. It's great, man.
Oh, dude, come on again. You can be like a
Yes.
regular
Well,
guest
yeah.
because the
I
thing is, you know lots of tunes. You're always posting videos on UL.
Yeah. I'm learning tunes more than I used to. Like I had the same tired ass tunes for the longest time, and yeah, like,
Right.
probably
Now you're
more like the last-
expanding.
Yeah, I'm like trying to learn new genres and different stuff, and yeah. So
Yeah.
I need
Well-
to.
And
get into my own
you
songs
come
and
from a
stuff.
family of musicians, right?
Yeah, like seasoned musicians, like all read music and all that sort of stuff. I'm a bit more
Right.
of a
That's
wing.
awesome.
I
It
was
shows,
always-
dude.
I was a bit more of a wing of me, like I never learned how to do anything like that. But yeah, I've been getting into it a bit more like last probably 5 or 6 years. I've been
Okay.
So yeah. I
But
need
you
to start that young.
you play by ear a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I don't read music so exclusively.
Neither do I.
That's why you're so good at it.
So does Tom York. Tom York doesn't read music. I found out of Radiohead, which
Really?
Ah.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think a lot of musicians don't, man. Like I don't. I never took piano, so I never had a reason to learn how to fucking play fucking by notes. But dude,
Oh, totally.
thank you so much for
Enough.
coming on. Everybody go join uncensoredliterature.com if you want to see Drum Monkey's videos and his poetry.
Yes.
Thank you for being a big part of the community over there at uncensoredliterature.com, and have a good night. I guess you're still going to bed. I
Good
guess.
morning.
I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, I'm absolutely knackered in another realm. So yeah, but thanks
Okay.
for having me, man.
Thank
Well,
you.
thanks for
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
so
Guys.
early in the morning, man.
Thank
We'll see.
you.
We'll talk to you soon.
It's all good. Nice one. See
Peace
you later,
out.
guys.
See ya.
Peace out. That was awesome. A live performance from Drum Monkey. The see, this is what happens when you go with the slow grow.
Yes.
Like, don't promote it. Don't get a whole bunch of randoms out of
I
website.
remember when he didn't even want to post yet
Yeah.
himself singing, and now he's proven, I think, to himself how this is something he's good at.
Yeah, no,
you
he's a
know?
rock star. He's a fucking rock
and
star.
he should absolutely continue
Yeah.
and post as much, like
No,
needs to
that's
make an
fantastic.
album.
That's fantastic. Drum Monkey, thank you so much for coming on.
Yes.
I will cut this up into a clip and I will put it on UL. I'm probably not going to edit till Sunday night, but I might edit tomorrow night. No, I got Ration Radio tomorrow, so I'll do this. I'll edit this up on Sunday night. We got Kaka 1922 Dua Bujana cover from Alip Ba Ta now.
okay.
And shout out to Douglas Wake for
Yes.
getting all this pretty title and links. It's so pretty. He's
He
got
just gave us some
numbered
information about Dua Bujana.
Okay.
Is an Indonesian guitarist, songwriter, and composer. He's the lead guitarist and songwriter of the band Gigi. a commenter on Kaka 1922 said, "This piece is telling a story of a man as he grows older. He looked back at life and then laments over his loss, his friends, family, and things that are near and dear to him, and finally looked up to the sky and said to himself, 'Oh, this is life.'" This is the song. Oh, yeah. So now we know.
Okay.
This is
Dua Bujana.
yeah. So you can't tell from there, but look, I spiced things up here. I tied my shirt on the side.
Oh, there you go.
I wore,
Dude, you know
yeah.
what? This is like my favorite T-shirt. It feels so good.
It's a nice
Like it's just such a comfortable shirt. Like wherever you got these shirts, that's our guy. This size, extra large. Your size fits good. Extra large. We're gonna get some Ren and Bren React International shirts. We're going to.
Yeah,
you know what? We should start selling them.
I know. Toronto Tees, a T-shirt or something, that is what it's called, where we get these, and
it would be a good little business. It would be, you know what? It would be good for you. I think a nice little business.
Yeah,
like,
I don't want to market me. I want to help.
How much does a shirt cost?
I think these ones were like $25.
So,
but I'm sure if you get them in bulk,
$40. Yeah. Well, I know, but we wouldn't need to get them in bulk. Because we wouldn't be selling enough to sell them in bulk off the bat.
It's just for fun.
So I'd say like $40 a shirt plus shipping. So around $50 a shirt in North America.
And a book.
And you get a free book. You get a free book with it.
Yes.
I barely have any more books. My books are fucking heavy.
I have a few. Yeah. I don't have many left. I have to actually get more from the publisher because, it's not something you order every day.
I guess maybe I should do that too.
You should,
order some author copies from Amazon.
Yeah. Or a free link to an ebook.
There's something about paying for my own books though, where it's just like it doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right.
But you don't sell them when you have your own shipment. Do you sell them to people?
I gave a lot of them away.
I did too. I actually there's a few people that I paid and I sent it to them through Amazon. Like I bought my own book and sent it to someone because they wanted it, couldn't afford it.
Right?
Because I can't.
I never planned on making a living off of my books, but now that I'm making a living off of YouTube, it kind of feels like maybe I could.
Maybe. But that's the thing about it. You can't force it, right? If it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Kaka
1922. Duaba John, I'm going to read you a poem now. You know what you did? Know what you forgot to do? Which we have to do?
Oh, the ad.
The ad. Okay, so we're going to play some ads now, and then we will get right into it. Let's go like this.
Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and watch some more videos on my channel. Please go to owlcreekcoffee.com. Buy some coffee that's disability or operated. Use our promo code LiveChat15 to save 50%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com. Buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love, not hate. Super thanks to this video. If you could, it would go a long way. Cheers.
It's too bad that we didn't get that last conversation in this reaction, but whatever. I'd rather people watch the long form whole podcast.
Quite a few people do actually.
Yes, it's great. It's nice.
So I have it on my channel now, the last one, and so if anybody wants to watch it, it'll be available on my channel too.
I gotta say, I'm sorry, Doug. I'm doing a brutal job at keeping track of the Facebook chat.
Shoot. Yeah, me too.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Commenter Kaka 1922. This piece is telling a story of a man as he grows older. He looked back at a life and then laments over his loss, his friends, family, and things that are near and dear to him, and finally looked up at the sky and said to himself, "Oh, this is life. This is life." That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into some Alip Ba Ta.
You going to read a poem or what?
Oh, right. Poem. Yeah, poem.
I have one I can read too because it's the one I wrote yesterday. So.
Brain trauma and drugs. This one's called Dripping Dead. Please be my drink of water. Oh, God. I shouldn't have fought her. I'm rotting like dead alders without you and her 7 daughters. I pray my blood won't clot after I cut myself a lot. When you get home, please close your eyes. I'll be dripping dead upon the cot. A poor man who took his own life
Wow.
after losing his wife and 5 daughters. Think about how brutally can it get more brutal than that?
No. No, I think that, yeah, no, that's kind of depressing.
Yeah, well, that's what poetry's all about, right?
Yes, sorry. my throat is messed up right now. Have your
Okay.
allergies been acting up?
No, you know
Because
what?
it was-
I'm allergic to Ontario pollen. Like I'm not
It was like
allergic
24
to.
degrees today.
Yeah, it was like we're getting the worst fucking weather ever right now. It was like 8 degrees today.
Oh, really? So usually it's the opposite. You guys get warm.
Usually we're warm in March.
Yeah.
It like warm, like t-shirt weather
Yeah.
in March, but we're
No,
having
we had
the
the air
worst fucking
conditioning
spring.
on today. We had the air conditioning on. So, sorry. So this is my book, Scar City. You can get it on Amazon, anywhere. You can look online.
Just search
and-
Renaria B.
Renaria B. And this is a poem that I wrote yesterday. So let's see. Okay. You can live as a victim almost your whole life while telling yourself that you're not. It's really all about how you see it in your mind. Were you a victim back then? Yes, I was. Are you a survivor now? Without a doubt. I always knew I was strong. I just thought for the longest time that all of it was my fault. It's a
The
good
truth
realization to
shall
have.
set you free.
Well, it's true. Yes, it is the truth.
It is the truth, and you're coming to a point in your life where you're just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I can't. There's nothing that's going to
I'm
change
tired.
about it.
I'm tired of feeling like crap about things that other people did. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
fuck
That's
them.
what it is.
Fuck those
yeah.
assholes.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's a big success in life when you realize that you need to worry about yourself and forget transgressions. You know, like forget it.
Yeah.
It's over.
It
It's in the
almost
past.
seems-
There's nothing that's going to change. All you have is tomorrow, and that's it.
yeah. It takes a
And,
while
that,
for.
and me and you were talking about, like, me and you both have mental issues, mental health issues, and I told you today, and it was the God honest truth that I am live so much, and I do so many live shows to distract myself from my mental
Yes.
illness.
Yeah.
That's why I'm live so much, because
Yeah.
it's here with all of these lovely people and yourself, where
it's so
I'm
real.
free.
It's so real. There's nothing.
And when I'm playing video games with my son, if I'm having a deep, like car ride conversation with my wife, those are other things that I try and do a lot to distract. But when I'm by myself and it's quiet and there's nothing to do, I start the harm
Yeah,
starts to come.
the turning of the wheels and the just it's not good. But it happens. You know, if you have a mental illness, anyone who's watching now will understand and relate that there's not always a reason for it. Sometimes you just have a bad day. You know, let me clear my throat.
Yeah.
Sorry, but yeah, it's one of those things. But you have to be aware. You have to be self-aware, and you have to do things that distract you from that.
And that's
know?
part of life. That's just
Yeah.
that's how it is. You know what? Suck it up.
Yeah,
It's not going to get any better. So
and
fucking deal with it.
Watch an Elite video.
Watch Elite videos. So this is our first Elite video of the night. This is going to be a long show, just so you know. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna because we're taking
Always
our
got
sweet ass
time for Elite. Yeah.
Yeah,
And for
this is
you,
gonna be a
of
long
course.
show, and it's in the day in Indonesia right now. Oh, look at that! Look at that head thing he's got on. Bandana.
Ah.
Love you too, Josh. My buddy Josh says he loves us. I love you too, buddy. Thanks for being up so late watching the show. Sick, dude. Sunday, man. think about that. Like, because this was in the part that we forgot to include, so I'll reread it.
Okay.
But like, listen to what he's playing, and then think about this. This piece is a telling of a story of a man. As he grows older, he looked back at his life and laments over his loss, his friends, family, and things that are near and dear to him, and finally looked up to the sky and said to himself, "Oh, this is life." And that was just like what we were just talking about.
Yes.
You know, that was exactly
Weird how that happens. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what we were just talking about. Like, you just have to fucking suck it up and deal with it. You know,
Life is like that sometimes.
Humans are capable of incredible things, things, and one of them is maintaining rationale. You know, and you have to be rational and realize that tomorrow's another day, and you can't let this shit get to you. You just can't. It's
I know,
just
but
not.
it's you have to, you know, it's hard sometimes when
Of course it is, but
things, you know,
yes, and you will fail. You will fail.
see evil and you see all these things, right?
Oh, for
And
sure,
then
for sure.
It's hard, but it is, that's how life is, and I think that there's a balance. There's a fine balance when you know.
But the only way I've succeeded is just saying I just got to do it. I just got to stay positive as much
for me,
as
it's
I
the
can.
control. I have to let go of trying to control things.
Well, I think that we're in different
Phases.
times. Phases. I think mine's a little. Maybe it's a little longer ago. I don't know.
Yeah,
This was
yeah.
like 22. My situation was like 22 years ago.
No, mine was even longer ago than that. It's just
Wow.
because
It's different. It's different.
I
Injury's different than sexual trauma, for sure.
I think that when you block things out for so long, when it does come out, it's so fresh, and that's why I wrote nonstop for the last 3 years. But now I'm like, whew, okay, now I'm.
That's what I did. I did the exact same thing. I wrote nonstop for 3 years. Wrote like 3,000 poems, published them all, and I haven't written a poem in a year.
See, but do you want to write though?
No,
Do you wanna write?
definitely not. No, writing
Maybe it's
is
because
not.
you associate it with trauma, you know.
I don't write poetry for fun. If I'm gonna write for fun, I write editorials for magazines like I used to, or newspapers like I used to. I don't write poetry. Poetry is my way of trying to give words to complex thoughts that aren't easily told through regular cadence, you know?
Yes, but it's, for me, it's a release as well as.
Yeah, it was a release.
Yeah,
it was
it is a
mania.
release.
I mania. I write when I'm manic. That's it.
Yeah. It's
That's
not the
it.
same when you're not manic to write. you
No,
know?
exactly. Oh, by the way, it's called. This is from Irma Siriani from Indonesia. It says it's called a blanken, Javanese hat. Javanese hat.
I like how it matches the color of the guitar.
Yeah. That was insane. What he just did there.
It looks so easy to, you know, but it's not.
He's doing harmonics while strumming. Beautiful.
I can't help but think about what the song's about.
Well, it's about a man.
I know.
Yeah,
I keep
it's-
thinking about the people I lost.
And you know
but
what?
then-
I asked on my community page today. I put a poll is it okay to be masculine these days? And one guy commented, because I'm a very masculine man. I can't help it. It's just how I am.
Yeah.
Right? I'm very straight. I'm very cis. I'm very masculine. You know, and I said, is it okay to be masculine? And some guy said, well, what do you mean by a definition of masculine? So I put a definition of masculine. And the definition included traditional traits of masculinity.
Okay.
And he questioned me. He's like, well, can you define it a little bit? And I said, well, yeah. You know, it's for me, being masculine is being self-sustained, if necessary, a provider who is a good role model for the youth. And that's basically it.
But do you think that that's the case because that's how you're conditioned and how...
For sure it is.
Genetically, this is how it's always been.
Well, genetically, you know, men are stronger.
You're bred
than women.
to do
you're
what you
bred
just described.
Exactly.
But does it mean that men can't be another way?
I'm always.
No, I know, but is it okay
I'm a sensitive
to not
guy.
be masculine and be a man?
Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is.
So what was the question on that
is
you
it
posted?
is it okay to be masculine in these times?
I think it's okay to be whatever it is you
And
want
one
to
of the
be.
options was no, masculinity is toxic, and one of them is yes, hell yes.
Whew. Well, you know, some people will say it's toxic, but then that's what they're attracted to at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's tricky.
It's all about
women
perception.
were also conditioned to be attracted to that.
Yes, all I can do is say that I am a victim of sociological conditioning, and I'm a masculine alpha male, and there's nothing wrong with that.
But do you think if you had been raised by different people in a different place and time...
But I wasn't.
But let's just say, do you think that your nature would still be the same? Like
of course. No. Nurture's everything. You are what you eat. You know, they say it. That's why they say it.
That's what I believe.
Everything you consume develops your personality and your psyche and your consciousness. And I am a victim, but I consider it not to be victimization of a very masculine traditional worldview. Some would say misogyny, and I don't even think misogyny is. It can be misused, but I think.
So let me ask you one simple question.
Yeah.
Do you think that women are capable of the same things that men are?
Depends on the circumstance. Like,
and I'm not talking about. Okay, so
lifting weights. No.
Let's just talk brain then.
Oh, of course,
brain.
yeah. Probably even more so. Probably even more developed than men.
Do you think that women aren't given the opportunity enough to do certain things, and that's why?
No, absolutely
do it as
not.
much?
Absolutely not. They're not. Absolutely not. That's ridiculous to even think about contradicting.
So there you go. So I think that if you were truly misogynistic, that you would think that women aren't capable of the same things that you are on an
they aren't
level.
as it comes to physical, like fighting, fist fighting, primal survival.
I
You
see what
know,
mean.
like
Yes, if it's
hunting,
strength, if it's-
cutting apart animals, ripping apart bones, breaking bones to get at different parts of meat. Like that is what men are conditioned for and evolved for.
Unless
killing
she
and
can
beating.
get to your eyes first and your windpipe or something.
Oh,
you know
of
what
course.
I mean?
Look at lions.
Lions.
There definitely are. But in an arm wrestle, that's all I'm saying is you're not going to win, right? And that's fine. There's many ways to kill people and to hunt.
Because we're smart and we'll think
But
of something.
I'm saying human beings are simple. Like we are simple beings. We were
I think
bred
we're all
to,
the same. You
to,
know, we're
to
all the same.
dominate.
Yeah.
Yes, but yes, 100%. But
Just
I am
because there
stronger.
are more men
That's
in
it.
certain positions.
It's
than
only
certain...
It's only that they are stronger, and that can transpose into sports.
Okay.
And-
yeah. Well, that's another long conversation.
But that's about it. That's all that men have on women. Other than that, I think women are on another level. But men can kick ass and do rough shit better. Is that useful? Probably not. Is it fundamental to society? Absolutely not. Except for when you talk about that 99.8% of bricklayers are men. You know, not 95 to 95%, I bet. I can't, you don't quote me on that. Construction workers are men.
But that to me, a woman can do that just as well as a man.
They definitely can, but why do you think that men
because of what you were saying about masculinity.
Built the cities.
It's seen
built
as
the
a
cities.
masculine. It's seen as a masculine thing. And another reason is because women were raising children at home a lot of the times,
Yeah.
or were pregnant and waiting to have a baby. There are some women who don't have a lot of time, in between.
And there's nothing wrong with
even.
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but then that goes into the problem with the whole abortion thing, which we're not going to get into. But that's one of the reasons why. No, I know you might not agree, but
no, I do. I'm pro-choice, but I think there should be restrictions on time. I don't think you should be having an abortion when the baby's 8.5 months old.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
You don't have the details. What if she's
no, definitely not.
No?
And there should be circumstantial situations, but there should be some kind of process to declare that.
But there's always going to be babies made because there's always going to be sex happening. Let's face it, right? Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
imagine if you could get pregnant as a man.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you could get pregnant, and every single time that you got pregnant, you were forced to keep that child, no matter what you were doing, no matter
No,
where you were in your
no.
studies.
You're not forced to keep the child in the first trimester. You can abort it anytime, no problem.
You are allowed to change your mind, though. That's my point. It's a fundamental
Yes,
right.
but why not consider adoption?
Maybe.
Both my brothers are adopted.
But you have to force someone to carry a child for 9 months.
But if
That's
they're already
ridiculous.
6 months pregnant, I don't know.
Okay. No, you're right in terms of medical reasons. It's not really.
Of course, there's got to be circumstantial situations. If it's going to kill you, of course.
But, okay, so all I'm going to say about this is that, from what I know, from what women have shared with me, it is not the most pleasant experience to go through.
No, it's
and
definitely
so
not.
I
I've seen
really
it.
don't
I've seen
think
it.
that the theory of using it as birth control is. I don't think that has any weight because it's not like it's something that women are going to do.
Hold on, no. I'm all
know?
for Plan B. If you have unprotected sex and he comes in you, and you want to take a Plan B, do it. 100% do it. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, once there is a viable human, once there is a viable human inside you, I'm like,
they don't even know that they're pregnant. Those are
exactly, and
that
that would be a circumstantial situation where there would have to be some kind of process to grant a doctor taking the risk of being sued to give a late term abortion. There's lots of
But the
years
problem with
involved.
that, Conscience, is that where do you draw the line? And so I know you're drawing one.
No,
But
that is
once
exactly what it is.
Once it's against the law, then you've got all kinds of women dying in back alleys or whatever.
This is when you need to vote locally and affect legislation by protest and by knowledge. You have to elect the right people. That's the only way to change shit.
I just don't think that anyone has the right to tell you what to do with your body. That's my.
I think that if the baby has been in you for 8 months, then I
think once you experience it as an individual, then you'll know what it feels like. But I don't think that men can imagine.
No, they don't. But I've been through the process of having a child and seeing the heartbeat and seeing the fingers and seeing the legs and hearing him respond to me through his belly. It's like at 8 months, that baby is a person, a conscious being. And there has to be some kind of way to protect those babies.
But there's also the highest percentage of women who have abortions. A high percentage. That's the ones who report it. It's usually a sexual assault. It's usually rape.
And I'm all for them getting abortions. That's what people miss. Is that of course you miss 2 periods. You better go to the doctor.
But you're saying of course, but You know what I mean? It's either you believe that a woman has the right to do what she feels is right for her own body, or you think that you don't. Because if you're saying that there are limitations and all this stuff, of course, I mean, I'm not saying that women should all go at 6 or 8, 7 months and go have an abortion. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that once you start to put limitations on things and you start to put restrictions and all this stuff, then you're taking away the right. You're taking away the right that a woman should have. I don't know.
So I've heard people put the point of view as, and I'm totally with you. Like, sir, I don't know what to do. I don't have an answer.
I don't either,
but if women can make the decision to end an 8-month-old baby inside the womb,
yes,
should a man be able to alleviate his reason for supporting that child?
Now, I mean, if you made that child with the woman and you want to have, you of course you have a say in that. But
so you're saying that men should be able to withdraw their requirements to pay child support?
You mean if you wanted her
to let's say a man got a girl pregnant, hypothetically, and she decided that she didn't want to have an abortion, and she had the child, but he wanted her to have an abortion.
Yeah.
Should he be
I think that should be taken to a lawyer, and it should be written up and decided right before the baby's born.
No, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Are we done this song? I love how we dip into the deepest of conversations. These poor Indonesians.
We're so sorry.
We don't mean to. This is gonna be like a 4-hour podcast.
On the news that this,
I know. And I just try and you know what? I watched Cenk Uygur and I watched Tim Pool and I watched Tucker Carlson. That is far left, center, and far right. I watched them all. I'm like, they're making some good points, but I don't think they're being compassionate enough. You know, compassion's huge.
Well, it's good to watch it, so you can make up your mind.
Let's get back into this. Let's get back into this. We are still in the middle of
Back
Alip Ba Ta
to
reaction.
looking up at the sky, and this is life, right?
This is the thing. This is what this music. These are the conversations. This music. This is about a man, experiencing growth.
Yes,
it's a beautiful thing. That was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird ending.
I kept hoping there would be some strumming. You know what I mean? Like it was.
Yeah, no,
it was a build up and it.
I mean, to be honest, I that song more so generated deep thought, more than like listening enjoyment.
More than making me want to move or
It was more like
made me think.
let's get introspective and deep, which is cool because that's what the show is about. Honest conversations that are kept calm and humble everybody needs to learn something from each other, and that's important. And I think reactions that show a psychological development from the experience is the best kind of reaction that you can ask for, to be honest.
I don't see any other way to do it.
That's right. This is my book, Brain, Trauma, and Drugs. You can buy my book on the internet. This one is called The Introvert. Twist my arm. I'll say okay. I'm vulnerable in every way. It won't take much. Please do persuade. I have no say, will go your way. Please talk first. Don't poke fun. I'm serious. I brought a gun. The Introvert. Ooh. Watch out for the introverts. I think I got to take a pee. We're an hour in.
Let's do a break, yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the commercial and the song, and then we are going to go right to a tune. So you can turn your camera off. You can turn your camera off anytime.
All right.
This is a song for my unborn son. He's still in mommy's belly. This is a song to listen to when you are older. I'll keep on doing everything that I can to help you become a man. But I will need your help taking care of mommy. When you fall down, if you can't get back up, I will be here to help you. If you fall on purpose, I will set you free. I'm gonna raise you with an open mind and only be so patient. I will teach you how to defend yourself. I don't care what you wear, and it doesn't really matter what the hell
welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and watch some more videos on my channel. Please go to owlcreekcoffee.com, buy some coffee that's disability or operated. Use our promo code LiveChat15 to save 50%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com, buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love, not hate. Super thanks this video. If you could, it will go a long way. Cheers. We are back. It is Kal Ho Na Ho Sonu Nigam Bollywood song. Ooh, a little bit of an Indian music cover.
Wow.
That's kind of cool. Fingerstyle cover. I guess Indonesia's pretty close to India, right? Like the Indian Sea separates them.
Yeah, I
Is
have
that
to look
correct?
at a map, but yeah, I believe so. Oh, what's he saying?
So Sonu Nigam is an Indian singer, music director, and actor, especially famous for singing songs that actors lip sync in Bollywood movies. Kal Ho Ha No May Never Come is a 2003 Indian Hindi language romantic comedy drama
Didn't
film.
we do this one last week? Did it
I
sound
don't-
familiar? We did a
don't-
Bollywood song. Oh, maybe it wasn't Bollywood. It was from a movie. Remember, we did a.
Maybe Doug, you could do a quick YouTube search of Conscience plus Sonu Nigam, and just see if we've done that. It will show up if we have. We've done so
Could
many.
just
It's hard.
be, yeah, I know. It's just very similar to the description of the one we did last week. But I know we
Yeah.
did one that was from an Indian movie, and it was.
Well, this is all from the same area, the era. Like these videos, like that one and this one, were probably done within the same couple weeks of each other.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so the titles may be similar because it was just kind of like how he was doing it.
Yeah, it's just we see so like you said we cover so many that.
You
we
haven't done this yet.
one.
Okay,
good.
perfect. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to read you some poems
Thanks,
now.
Doug.
Here's my book. Thank you, Doug. Producer Doug. By the way, Doug, I gave you a producer title on my website, so everyone's got titles now. The people that are the most into the website got some titles. It makes sense, like OGs, producers, co-hosts. It makes sense. Brain Trauma and Drugs is my book. This one's called Manic to Pilot. Silently manic, comfortably in panic, pop some mood stabilizers and swallow down a couple Xanax. Benzo diet, swaying me from riots. Give me a fighter jet and I will fucking fly it. Have you ever done benzos?
Yes.
Oh my God.
For about 20
It's-
years.
It's a dream world. It's a dream world. It is not rooted in reality.
I that's why I didn't think about my trauma for 25 years. I was on.
Yeah,
I was on
that's
benzos.
right. You're basically drunk the entire time.
Yeah, I was
Love
definitely.
it. I managed a restaurant while I was drunk on Ativan, and I was the best manager. Everyone fucking loved me. I was the chillest motherfucker going, right?
Yeah.
But I could still do the job. I could still serve tables and bartend.
I mean,
and-
for me, I was so anxious and I was so, all the
Yeah.
time that it kept me. But you're right. It does put you in a little bit of a daze or kind of a nonchalant.
well, you're drunk. You're inebriated. You're not allowed to drive on Ativan. It's
Well,
intoxicating.
Well,
I
Ativan-
did. Oh,
Yeah.
I did drive an Ativan, but you're not supposed to.
Well, me, it was I was prescribed clonazepam, and then it was
Oh, yeah.
Xanax. They're all benzos.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
you're right. That
I had Ativan. Ativan was
Ativan is
mine, yeah.
more like when you're having a panic attack and you take it. Whereas
Yeah, I was on a daily dose. I was on twice a day. Point 0.3, I think.
Oh.
0.5.
I was on three times a day.
Yeah, I was on twice a day.
But
Okay.
after okay.
Let's get into Kal Ho Na Ho. Going to share the proper screen first. This is Alip Ba Ta, a Bollywood song. I'm curious to see what it's all about. Let's do it.
Yes.
This is like technical as hell.
Yeah.
Wow, I love those little fucking hammer-ons.
hammer on slides.
I love that. Yeah. I like the sound it makes too. Yeah.
Watch what he does up here. That's insane. That little riff there, I gotta listen to that again. There's that that low string riff that he does that is so fucking deadly. Let's listen to that again.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I missed it. Okay.
Sorry, the cat.
There it is. It's insane.
I missed it. My cat jumped on the computer.
Well, you'll see it again.
Yeah.
You'll upload this to your channel. Oh, by the way, everyone go subscribe to Ren's new channel. She's going to be uploading content from this channel. What's the channel called again?
It's Renaria B.
Renaria B. Okay, after this reaction, during the actual reaction, I'll Google it and subscribe.
Oh yes, thank you.
Wow. That's insane. Wow. That's insane. Oh, I love his outros. His outros are so deadly. That is honestly one of my favorites, to be honest.
It's the sound of a whole orchestra.
And just all the sliding do whoop do 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 bleep beep 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 doo beep beep
Yeah.
beep beep. I love it. So let's go to your channel.
Oh,
So
it
what
doesn't have
I
much.
can do as well is I can share this as a recommended channel on my channel.
Oh,
So I'll do that.
I'll be adding some more stuff, and I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is yet, but I'll put some stuff.
As soon as you type in Renaria B, it shows up, and all of our shit shows up.
Cool. Oh yeah. So Katie actually
yeah.
downloaded all of those, and I didn't know that they were on there yet.
Whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I have to.
Just make your titles like mine, and then people from Indonesia will find you,
Yeah.
and they will subscribe.
Okay. Thank you.
It's easy content. We're making the content.
Well, it was there anyway, so I figured it might as well go on my channel too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was Calho Naho, so new Nigham. There was no existential conversations during that reaction, which is
It was
surprising.
just so beautiful.
It was hard to get away from how beautiful it was. This is my book,
Yes.
Brain Trauma and Drugs. You can buy my books on the internet. This one is called Self-Healing All Alone. Meet me. I don't know you, but I wish that you could see me. I'm grieving. I need a hug from anyone who's offering their feelings, but no, I'm alone. And I'm working on self-healing. Because it really is a personal battle.
You were in a different place when you wrote that, for sure.
Yeah, this is a long time ago.
Yeah.
Long time. I don't write anymore. That's why it's good content, because it's a time where it was almost kind of like outer worldly, you know, like it was. I wasn't a person. I was just like a germ almost. I kind of related to being a germ or like a bacteria. I'm just like impulsively reacting on intuition, and that's it. No solid, deep consciousness. You know, just
Maybe that's
reaction.
why you're so in touch with it now.
Oh, for sure. Well, I've done a lot of soul searching over the years. Okay, you want to do another one?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and watch some more videos on my channel. Please go to owlcreekcoffee.com. Buy some coffee that is disability or operated. Use our promo code LiveChat15 to save 50%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com. Buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love, not hate. Super thanks this video. If you could, it will go a long way. Cheers. We are back. We got Sadness in Sorrow, Ost Naruto guitar cover.
Yes.
This is going well. Hey, this show.
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
We got. I think we had a good thing going on, and because we've decided to make it Bren and Ren React International, there's endless content. We'll never run out of content ever.
I love
Like
that.
it is literally infinite. This show is infinite. Like Reaction Radio, like
Yes.
Milkshake Wednesdays.
So much that you can cover.
But one show that isn't infinite is The Final Word with me and my buddy Josh. That is my. He wasn't feeling well last week.
Oh, yeah. How's he doing now?
Good. He was watching. He was watching the show earlier. He might still be watching for all I know.
So cheers to Josh. Let's have a
Cheers to Josh,
drink.
my best friend. We got to get me and Emily. If I could finally convince my goddamn wife to actually marry me, we'd go get married, and he could be my best man. I asked him to be my best man a couple of years ago.
Why don't you just make your own type of ceremony without it being,
We could do Zoom. We could do Zoom, or we could fly
But
to
even
Ontario.
if you're not actually getting married, like you could still have a beautiful ceremony and have friends and people there that you love, and just to share.
Well,
how
my
much-
wife actually just got a bunch of like bank fraud. Like someone got into her internet banking and totally fucked her over.
right.
And so like, I don't want to say how much money they stole
No.
because that will give you an insight into how much money we have.
Right? Yeah. No. Don't. Wait,
But
this was a good chunk.
But they stole a lot of money and we got it all back. But terrible, fucking brutal. Got a bunch of money stolen. Sadness and Sorrow, Ost Naruto. This is my book.
So wait,
Sorry, go ahead.
is she the one who doesn't want to get married, or is it you?
She.
Really?
Yeah, we've both been married, and but I've
Well,
asked her
we
to
waited-
marry me. I've asked her to marry me probably about 7 or 8 times. I asked her recently, like a couple weeks ago, and she said no again.
Well, we waited 7 years before we got married. 7
well,
years. we waited.
we've been together for 6.5.
That's what I mean.
and we
So
have-
maybe
and
by
we- and we have-
7.
Well, it's not a big issue. It's kind of a joke to us. Marriage is kind of a joke to us.
Yeah.
You know,
I
where
wanted
it's
to
like,
tell you
what's
a
the
quick
point?
little story about how simple marriage is with, and I just figured this out after 25 years. If you want, I can wait if we're in the middle of this reaction.
Oh no, go ahead.
So I'm not going to tell you what I did. I'll tell you after, but something that my husband came up to me and hugged me and said, "That was the most beautiful thing anyone's ever done for me," he said. And then he said, "You really do love me." So what do you think I did for him after 25 years? That was the most beautiful thing anyone's ever done for him. You won't guess it, I don't think.
I would say that you appreciated the way he said something to you.
No, that I do all the time. But what I did was, he was taking an afternoon nap on, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, those afternoon naps, because you can, and because he works hard all week. And so I decided that I was going to make myself some bacon, just bacon, not for any reason, not with anything else. I just felt like
Yeah, I love.
bacon.
I'm a big bacon guy. I'm a
Yeah,
bacon
you are
guy.
okay. So
Yeah.
am I. And so I made a bunch of bacon, and I ate half of it, and the other half of the cooked bacon, I put in like a Ziploc plastic bag, and I put it on his night table next to his phone. So when he woke up
He
from
had a
his
bag
nap,
of bacon. To a bag of bacon. He woke up to a bag of bacon.
he
Oh,
almost
look
said
at this.
he said he almost cried tears of joy. She really does love me, he said. Anyway,
fucking
I
classic.
thought you would appreciate that story.
I did.
So I
did.
figured it out after all this time. What marriage is like, you know.
That's men are very simple. Very simple.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
amazing how simple. You know what? It's women that are complicated. That's what it's all about. Men are
Yeah.
simple.
You
Very
don't
simple.
even have to buy you guys anything. You just have to
No,
make bacon
just make me some bacon.
when I'm sleeping.
Okay, we got Sadness and Sorrow. Os Naruto. Sadness and Sorrow comes from the anime Naruto. The song was composed by Toshio Masuda, a Japanese composer. That is so complicated.
So smooth right now. Love it. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's incredible. There's double hammer-ons all over the place.
Yeah. Showing off all his coordination.
Yeah, no shit. Like, double hammer-ons are crazy. 2 hammer-ons in 1 beat.
Yeah, he's next level.
Sure is. Outro.
Oh,
This slaps the last note. Fucking
Yeah.
dope.
I love how he ends.
Ah,
song.
this is great. I love all my shows, but because I wouldn't do it if I didn't love it.
Of course.
You know?
Yeah, no, that's not the type
I
of
love
person
I
you
love
want.
that we can talk about abortion and not get angry. You know, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a prime example because I'm like pretty conservative and pretty alpha and pretty masculine, and I want to prove to the world that we can be rational and have reasonable discussions with people who aren't as masculine or conservative or alpha. It's important. I think it's important for the world to be able to do this.
It's important to understand or try to understand how other people think and how other people are.
Exactly. That's why I watch all the polar, something in the center and both polar, like Tucker Carlson on the right, Cenk Uygur on the left, and Tim
Yeah.
Pool in the center. It's the
But
perfect
I find that
combination.
I like that about you. Yeah, you feel strongly about certain things, but you're always open to hear what
Oh, gotta. You
someone
gotta.
has to say. You know,
And I think that just comes with experience, you know? Like,
a lot of people can do that. Most
I know,
people
but a
can't.
lot of people don't learn that listening is valuable their entire life. A lot of people never learn that.
Because they
they
don't
don't have
listen,
the-
so they have no clue.
They have no idea, yeah. And it's perpetual. Like, the more they don't listen,
Yeah.
the more they don't even consider listening.
Yeah, and I think that ourselves, we're not a good representation of how everything else is around us.
No.
It's okay if you want to believe and feel whatever you want to feel, but we can't just assume that everyone should think the same way. Or
No,
that
and they never
are.
will. And that's why I say, like, I'm naturally masculine and conservative and alpha, and that's not something that I can change. You know, that's
No,
ingrained in my DNA.
That's
So
true.
we have to find a way to work with everybody of all personality types. It's just important to have some.
But it doesn't
some
matter if you're
congruency.
alpha or you're, it doesn't matter. It's just it's the being open.
It does, because a lot of people who have those traits are blinded by them.
Absolutely, yeah.
But they don't need to be blinded by them. That's why these conversations are impossible. Because if I can make some arrogant, misogynist alpha who's got lost down the world of misogyny and ill thinking, if I can change that person's perspective, then these conversations are 100% worth it.
Oh, they are important. They're worth it, absolutely. Even if it's
Yeah.
just one person,
Yeah.
That
And
you
tens, hundreds of thousands of people have seen these videos.
Yeah.
So it's important.
They
that
may
we're doing
not
this.
agree with everything that you and I say,
But
at
that's
least
fine.
They can
But
make
at
their
least they
own
listen.
mind. Yeah.
And then
yeah.
comment something if you want to get in on the conversation. I'm willing. This is my book, Brain Trauma and Drugs. This one's called Stitching the Seam. I'm stitching the seam between reality and dreams. My mind is where nothing is exactly as it seems. It's a room full of mirrors. There's smoke-spewing machines. Intense comprehension with relative ease. Simple is hard. Difficult and mean. I'm stitching the seam between reality and dream. Stitching the seam. Stitching the seam.
I like it.
Okay, let's get to the next one.
Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and watch some more videos on my channel. Please go to owlcreekcoffee.com. Buy some coffee that is disability operated. Use our promo code LiveChat15 to save 50%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com. Buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love, not hate. Super thanks to this video. If you could, it will go a long way. Cheers. We are back with Muna Jatku by Alip Ba Ta.
Yes. And this is a type of sacred song. And this one, I believe, is an original by Alip.
Oh, yes.
We're not 100% sure on that. But I think
Well,
it
if it says original in the title, it probably is. So this is originally Ba Ta, which is fantastic.
Yes.
I want him. I haven't checked Spotify if he's on Spotify, but I wonder if he is. He'd be good.
I
Driving
know he's on
tunes.
Apple Music because I checked. Yeah.
Like when I'm driving to work, I get
Oh.
45 minutes to listen shit. That's when I listen to my podcasts.
If I look to see, it'll tell me. Hang on, how many? Alip. And so, yeah, this one.
What's going on?
No, I was just looking on his. Yeah, he is on Apple Music,
Apple Music, okay.
but he has covers on there along with the original one. So,
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. Oh, he's on
Any
Spotify too.
Okay, perfect. Okay, we're gonna get a Muna Jatku. This is my poem, or this is my book of poems. Brain Trauma and Drugs. You can buy my books on the internet. Just a warning, I'm starting to get a little drunk.
Okay.
Just
trying to keep up.
Putting it out there.
Okay.
Let's be mates, it says. I, as conscience, and not for everyone's taste. I'm a dry turkey in need of a baste. I try not to act out purely out of haste. My life will not end in an absolute waste. It's always been better done early than way too late. Eat every bite on your plate. Try out some love without hate. It's better we all end up mates, friends.
Yeah.
You know, and Ignacio, my co-host on Reaction Radio, he actually is developing a class that he teaches to a community college about how to interact with neighbors and politicians and in way he's a social worker, in ways to positively interact with people of opposing views, which I think is fucking brilliant.
I think it's
Brilliant.
kind of like where it all starts, right?
That's right. It all starts with your
Your
neighbor.
interactions with your neighbors, yeah.
Yeah, and if not everybody has to believe what you believe, and you just have to find a way to deal with it. You know, don't be angry. What's the point of being angry about it? You're not going to change them. Your anger is moot. There's no reason for your anger. Like there's literally
and it just
zero
spreads.
reason for your anger.
It
Your anger
spreads
is going
negative
to
energy.
do nothing.
No, it's actually
literally
going to
all
spread negative
Yes.
energy, and it's going to come
Yes.
right back at you.
and it's not going to do you any good whatsoever. Like it's literally all it is you're the one suffering because you're so angry.
Just
Like ignorance is bliss, and I'm sorry, but it is. Like you have to learn to just not fucking think about shit. Because the world is not getting any better anytime soon. I've given
no
up.
one's gonna be the same way you are. If you like your to trim your hedges outside a certain way and your neighbor doesn't, that's their business, you know?
Exactly, and let them be. Everyone's an individual. Let's get into this. Alip Ba Ta, Muna Jatku. A lot of slow stuff the last few little while.
Yeah. He was on the phase.
Yeah. In the zone.
Yeah.
This means my prayer. My prayer. I love that.
That little ding.
Yes. I love those top of the up here.
Yeah.
All the shit he does up here just blows my mind.
Oh yeah, that's expert level.
Look at that thumbnail too. Like he grows that fucker out.
Oh, this song is dedicated to his unborn children.
And that's funny.
I know. What? The
Did
conversation?
you did you hear the song that I played in the break while we took a pee?
A little bit, but not. I didn't know.
It was
sorry.
called A Song for My Unborn Son.
Oh, really?
This is a song for my unborn son.
And then the conversation we had before that, it all ties into
Abortion. Oh, that's right. And that's what I love about having a huge discography of music. Is because usually when there's a conversation happening, and I can't say things properly, I can pick a song where I did say things properly.
Yeah.
Because that song that I said was about being a masculine man, father figure for my unborn son. Like, how can I be a better man? You know, how can I strengthen the qualities I already have?
That's beautiful. Yeah.
You know, and it was a cool tune. It's my mother-in-law's favorite song of mine.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, she likes that one. And also, perfect example, like my mother-in-law, super liberal, like 100%. And I'm like center conservative, I'm center right kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
We have the most beautiful discussions about life. Like it is such a good diversity of thought.
I think you can put yourself in a category if you want, but I think
Well,
that
I'm
the
just saying traditionally.
Yes, I know, but the best category to be in is the open-minded one, and that's what you're both in, and I think that's wonderful.
Yes, and open-mindedness includes every type of ideology because ideology is such a tiny part of humanity. It's like such a small part of a person's personality.
Yeah.
You know, like when I think about politics, I don't think about I think about my neighbors. Like I said earlier, Like I think
about
about like
people
how
in general,
how
you know?
and like some people would say I'm a libertarian because I like small government because I'm kind of an anarchist and I'd rather as
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
I'd rather as much freedom and freedom from government as possible. Now,
Right.
mind you, that still means that you have to take care of people who need government assistance, like disabled
Right.
people and old people and veterans.
Yeah.
And you know, and people with mental disorders, like you have to do that. That's all part of it. Taking care of roads, protecting animals, protecting trees, protecting oceans, protecting animals. That's all part of it.
Yeah.
But it has to be as small as possible. Like government overreach is not acceptable in my view. Like you do as little as possible, and you give us as much freedom that is possible for the collective. You know.
Yeah, because none of us are really free at this point.
No, we're not. And you have to admit defeat. You know, it's over. We lost. You know.
Well, you know, if you want to drive, you have to get a license. Like, you know, we've accepted
Exactly.
that because that's how it
That's
is.
how it is. That's how it is. You have to have insurance to drive a car.
Yeah.
You know, it's just how life is.
I was going to say something about medical marijuana, but I won't go there.
Oh, let's do it. Let's talk about it.
No, I was just thinking about how before you had to get a card to prove that you needed to.
I had that. I
I
card.
did too. I did too. Long for years and years and years. And you go to these dispensaries that were secret and private, you know.
Yeah.
And before it was legal, that's how.
Yeah,
worked.
Hamilton was infamous for illegal dispensaries.
Yes.
So up on the mountain.
And there are a few here that I would go to, and then they would get raided, and all the computers and everything would get taken. And so they had a way of like not storing your information or certain things in there.
Right.
But you know, it was kind of the wild, wild west for a while.
Oh, for sure it was. For sure it was.
But at least
now
now
it's-
we have that freedom. It's still controlled by the government, but at least we're not going to go to jail.
But
for
you know
smoking a
what?
joint.
I just bought a half pound off my buddy, and for $500, a half pound for $500.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And it is the best Canadian Vancouver Island weed I have ever smoked.
So how many? So in a quarter pound, there's like 4 ounces.
A quarter pound. Yeah, half pounds. There's 8 ounces.
Okay. All right.
So I got
Just to get
8
an
ounces. 8 ounces of premium grass for $500, and it is the best weed I've ever smoked. It is grown indoors. Actually, it's indoor, Vancouver Island
nice.
indoor. It is fantastic.
So it is grown.
I'll mail you a joint. I'll put a joint in an envelope and I'll send it to you.
I will never. I'll never say no to that.
Yeah, I'll do
if
that.
it can get here, I'll definitely try it.
Yeah, remind me to do that because
I gave you one, so you can. Yeah.
Yeah, I owe you. I owe you a joint. I owe you
Wow.
a joint for sure.
Definitely
okay,
when I see you again. But yes, okay. Back
Well,
on
yeah, you and KB should come out to BC for sure.
Oh yeah, we will.
Camping this summer. Come on out.
All right.
Always with the fantastic outros.
Always. You know,
I love the
Go ahead.
conversation that his music generates. You know,
how much he must love his wife,
he loves her.
or the mother of his children, to have written a song for his unborn children.
Yes, and
'Cause
that
I think
is,
he has kids now, but that must have been. You know,
Yeah, I wonder if he wrote his song like I did during the pregnancy. Like I
I
wrote
think
a song
so.
for my unborn son during the pregnancy. I'll play it again sometime.
yeah.
It's a good tune. Google translates Leap caption like this: I created this simple tone for my third baby candidate. Hope it can cheer you up. Very
Like
cool.
that, yeah. Because you know it's
was
hard
awesome,
to write.
guys.
It's hard to write music. Because I told you earlier.
Yeah, I go
that
in phases. Like one,
I wrote my first song and it's ready, but it's not ready yet. But it was not that
how it
easy.
used to go for me before like content creating became my primary focus. It would go
Yeah.
4 years writing music,
Yeah.
4 years writing poetry,
Yeah.
4 months writing music, 4 months writing poetry, 4 months doing
Really?
content creation, making videos and shit. I'd go in cycles like that. So I haven't actually released an album since 2019 or 2018.
Okay. I
So
think you're heading in that direction, right?
Well, now I got a band, right?
Yeah,
So now
yeah.
I am
So
releasing
now
music with my band, but not solo stuff. Manajaku. Thank you, everybody. This is my book, Brain, Trauma, and Drugs. You can buy my books on the internet. This one's called Gluten Goal. Bake me some muffins or mix me a cake. I want to be grotesque. I want to gain weight. By the eye of the eagle, add butter to my veins. When I take a dump, please let it bring pain. Gluten my shins off and flour bits and bites, fattening my face off, cramp up through the night. It will all be worth it. It may take a toll, but today, eating gluten's my goal. Poor celiacs. Celiacs are...
Piece of
I
bread.
just dropped my
Oh, no.
phone.
Better than your microphone, your new microphone.
Oh, my microphone has got a big, heavy 15-pound stand.
It's not going anywhere.
And I feel, I'm glad the mic, like I used to always be like, oh, I don't want the microphone in the picture. But I am proud of this microphone,
Oh,
you know?
yeah, no, it's a beauty.
Like Joe Rogan, Michael Jackson. Radio
Yeah.
hosts. This is the mic.
Guaranteed,
This
that's
is the mic.
quality. Yeah.
And I can't enjoy it until afterwards. You guys get to enjoy it during the show.
Yeah.
But it
yeah.
sounds good, eh? Like it
It
sounds
does.
pretty good. Fuck,
very
it's
clear.
such a good investment. And I
Do
didn't
you
even
find
pay
that
for it.
your voice, you're keeping it lower because you don't have to?
No, now I'm like totally going as high as I want to, and not, I'm not censoring my
No, it's
volume.
just before I think it sounded more like you were shouting when you weren't, and now it sounds like
Right,
you're
but
just
now-
talking, raising your voice. You're
Exactly,
animated or whatever.
because in the old mic,
yeah.
and I'm gonna send the old mic to Ignacio because he doesn't really
Oh.
raise his voice too much, right?
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
So he'd be perfect for that mic.
yeah.
But yeah, did Manajaku original?
Or
Should we get into
original.
this?
Thank you for that, Alip.
Thank you, Alip Ba Ta. Fantastic conversation. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell and like
I
this
want him
video.
to write more music, his own, because he has such talent.
I know.
I enjoyed that.
I really would like to see him on some original albums because I'd buy them.
Yeah. No, so would I.
100%. I download
Especially
them on
if he's
Spotify.
singing. You know.
And you know what? If you got a favorite band, listen. The more you listen to that band on Spotify, the more that artist gets paid. So don't feel bad about not buying a CD. Like go listen to their album on Spotify over and over and over again. Every time you spend time listening to a song, they
Yeah.
get paid.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to the next one.
Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and watch some more videos on my channel. Please go to owlcreekcoffee.com. Buy some coffee that's disability or operated. Use our promo code LiveChat15 to save 50%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com. Buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love, not hate. Super thanks to this video. If you could, it will go a long way. Cheers.
We are back. Kalong Emas Didi Kempo. Finger-style cover.
Did you see the comment that Steve? It's in the. He says we want to see you collab with Alip. Will you? Of course we would.
I would love to. If Alip wants to come on my show, I can bring him on a Milkshake Wednesday. And he
Bring
can
him on
play.
anytime he wants to. Really, I will
Yeah.
do a show just for Alip if he wants to do it at his time.
For sure.
I mean, because
who
he's
said
very
this?
private.
Who was the person that said
Steve
this?
Martin. Steve Martin. Or whatever.
Steve Martin. Okay, cool. Right on.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's get into Kalong Emas Didi Kempo.
All right.
If anybody can get me in touch with Alip Ba Ta, that'd be fantastic. This is my book, Brain, Trauma, and Drugs. You can buy my books on the internet. This one's called Sinister Missile. I'm sinister. I'm the Sunday school minister, inhaling carcinogens while teaching old literature. Punishing the miniature minds is way shittier than being a drug-doing occasional litterer. Visceral. Launching a vocabulary arsenal, an epistle, a knowledgeable missile, a sinister whistle. Sinister whistle.
Interesting.
There are some bad people out there.
Yes, there are.
Okay, let's get into Kalong Imas, and then I got to take a pee. It's already starting to get to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do another quick break, yeah.
Did we hear this already?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Sounds familiar. Even if I have already heard this, I love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It does sound familiar.
Does sound familiar, doesn't it? Whatever, we'll keep on doing it.
Oh, yeah. What?
I'm replaying the last song by accident. Okay, so this is what I have to do. We're gonna have to do the commercials again. All right, let's take a break now. How about that?
Yeah, I think it's clouding our thinking.
Okay, let me get this. So which one are we on? Okay, if you're not the one, Daniel Bedingfield, that's where we're going to. Actually, we can get into this. I'll just do the commercials again and we'll do it.
Sure.
We'll take a break after this song.
Okay.
My bad. That's the booze starting to get into my blood.
Okay, look at what number 6 here.
Okay, so we are going to
yeah.
do the... Now we're going to do the commercials again. Brand. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and watch some more videos on my channel. Please go to owlcreekcoffee.com, buy some coffee that's disability owned and operated. Use our promo code LiveChat15 to save 50%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com, buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love, not hate. Super thanks to this video. If you could, it will go a long way. Cheers. Okay, now we're back on track. We're back on track now.
Cool.
If you're not the one, Daniel Bedingfield.
Okay.
Finger style cover. Man Tap, Alip Ba Ta, Kopi Manakopa. Welcome everybody. This is my book, Brain Trauma and Drugs. You can buy my books on the internet. This one's called Crack Me a Beer. Mix me a drink. Please make it stiff. Please play me a tasty riff. I've grown so bored. I'm not to blame. I've lost my way on quest for fame. There is no more. The season's done. The drones have dipped and they have won. It has begun, my lower years. The old-time magic. Play me a tune and crack me a beer. Crack me a beer.
Always,
that is
a good
that
time
is
for cracking a beer.
always okay. Let's get into. And by the way, everybody, if you want to see good banter between reactions, watch the whole broadcast. You know, watch the whole broadcast. Because it really is a podcast more so than individual reactions.
Yeah,
really
that's why we
is.
do whatever. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Yep,
Talk
that's right.
about things. Yeah.
If you're not the one, Daniel Bedingfield. Daniel Bedingfield is a New Zealand British singer, songwriter, and record producer. I love the palm of his hand. What he does with the
That's
palm of
hard
his
to
hand.
do because it's offbeat a little bit.
It's offbeat. Exactly. Yes, exactly.
So hard to
Exactly.
do.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy what he's doing.
Oh. ever notice?
What's
He does
that?
that. Did you ever notice when he does the banging? When he does the banging on the guitar,
Yeah.
sometimes it's like a light tap, and sometimes he bangs harder. You know what I mean? So it's just like
getting
whatever
deeper
sound
noises.
he needs to get. But I
Oh,
noticed
yeah.
one of the songs that we covered earlier, it was kind of like more of a, it wasn't a tap. It was more like he met the guitar with his palm of his hand. And this one is, it's
He's
really
really
amazing.
smacking it. He's really smacking it.
Yeah, but it's amazing how he knows. And while
Well, it's
he's
like a
playing
snare drum. Like he's making his guitar a snare drum. And snare drum, you can do light, you can do heavy, you can do hard,
True,
you can
but
do
when you think
insane.
about him doing that at the same time as what's going on,
Oh,
on the
it's
other
insane.
hand,
It's
Yeah.
totally insane. I actually kind of feel bad because I'm kind of like accustomed to it already. I'm
Yes, I
desensitized
know.
to it.
Yeah.
You know? Like
So
I'm
am I, yeah.
desensitized to the immaculate ability that he is showing.
If
I'm just,
ever
now,
he
now I'm just like
messed-
almost kind of expecting it.
if ever he messed up, I would be like, oh my goodness, you know, because
Yeah.
I don't expect him to make any mistakes. I know it's a video that he pre-recorded, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying it's very, very. He's such a perfectionist, but at the same time, I
He
don't
should
think he can-
totally do lives.
Yeah.
Imagine I donate to hear a song.
Oh yes.
I donate to hear Bon Jovi.
Yeah. Yeah. Again. Love that.
Wow, that's so good. I'm getting chills.
It's beautiful. Yes.
Here comes the outro. It's insane. And those harmonics that he played at the end there, like that, those are the highest notes a guitar can possibly make. You know,
Yeah.
he's utilizing every single function of the guitar.
Yeah, no,
The acoustic, like the banging, the hollow, the drumming, he's doing that. He's using the below the neck in
Yes.
the cutout of the guitar. He's
He
using
has a way to make any sound come out of that guitar.
It's
that he
insane.
needs.
It's insane. That was If You're Not the One. Sorry for ending this quick, but I gotta take a pee.
It's
So
okay.
that was Daniel Bedingfield. This is my poem book, Brain Trauma and Drugs. You can buy all my books on the internet. This one is called Computer Boy. My energy is running flat. I stink a bit. I'm growing fat. Been watching porn, spreads and scat. I'm out of scraps for both my cats. It seems I just can't look away. This is how I spend my day. I wish there was another way. Computers own my brain. Oh, computer addiction. And that was also a porn addiction. I don't like porn, by the way. Porn
Well,
is bad.
Yeah, you said that before.
I think porn is bad for your mentality personally.
Well, I think that some people need to watch it so they don't go do other crazy shit out in
Yes,
the world.
but for some people like myself, it is some things are sacred and left quiet. I'm just old fashioned like that.
It's your
I get it.
choice. It's okay.
You do whatever you want. You want to watch fucking dudes dildoing girls' asses or whatever, you do it. But I'm not really into that. Not really my thing. If you're not the one, Daniel Bedingfield. We're going to get into some commercials and then we will take a break and we will be back shortly. Cheers.
Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and watch some more videos on my channel. Please go to owlcreekcoffee.com. Buy some coffee that is disability owned and operated. Use our promo code LiveChat15 to save 50%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com. Buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love, not hate. Super thanks to this video. If you could, it will go a long way. Cheers. Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and watch some more videos on my channel. Please go to owlcreekcoffee.com. Buy some coffee that is disability owned and operated. Use our promo code LiveChat15 to save 50%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com. Buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love, not hate. Super thanks to this video. If you could, it will go a long way. Cheers. Jingle Bell Rock. Isn't Indonesia predominantly a Muslim country?
I don't know if it's, well, maybe predominantly, but there's a lot of Christians, yes.
Lots of Christians? Okay, so we're doing a Christmas, it's a Christmas tune. We're
Sorry,
doing Christmas in May. Yeah, I know, I hear you. You're filling up your vape. Yeah.
Yeah,
yep.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's that's part of my ritual. Before I start a live, I fill up my vaporizer. I fill my beer fridge with beer. That's how it is. Jingle Bell Rock. Think of shotgun.
Cool. So Christmas, we're going to, bring it up a notch because it's been kind of a mellow night, right?
Yes, this is Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell Rock. Who sings that originally? Any idea?
Oh my goodness.
Maybe Doug can figure that. Oh, here we go. Doug's already got us. Doug, producer Doug. By the way, Doug, I gave you a producer label on uncensoredliterature.com. Congratulations. Thanks for being part of the team. Jingle Bell Rock is an American popular Christmas song first released by Bobby Helms in 1957. My dad was 11.
Oh.
That's how old it is.
I thought your dad was born in...
46.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's right.
Yep. 46. My dad is 75. So is my mom. My mom's going to live to be 100, I guarantee it. She's a little firecracker. She's like a little leprechaun. She's 4'11". She's never had a health problem in her entire life. She's 75. Never had a health problem in her entire life. Ever. Wow. Nothing. She is perfectly healthy, 75 years old. I think I got her genes because I treat my body like shit. I drink and I smoke and I eat shitty and I'm overweight but I've never had any health problems besides mental health, but nothing physical whatsoever.
So what's the most you've ever weighed and the least you've ever weighed? Like as an adult?
The most I've ever weighed is 270, and right now I'm around 230. And this is like my comfort zone. Like 230 is my comfort zone where it's like I don't really have to work at it. I can maintain this weight pretty easily.
But I find that you look like natural to me. You know, I don't think that he should lose weight. I just think that's just your natural.
My natural size is 230.
Or whatever.
If I'm in my workout phase, 220. If I'm in my really healthy phase, it's 210. But 210 and 220 is really hard to maintain. Like really hard.
Isn't it funny how the perfect weight is always the hardest one to
yeah, my doctor said 200 pounds would be perfect for me. I got to 208. In 2016, I was 208. And I'm just like, fuck, I'm almost there. But I just...
Yeah, but you're starving and you're...
Yeah, I'm starving. I'm unhappy. I'm not enjoying life.
Drinking like water with
I feel
vodka.
good. I drink a lot. I eat bad food. I'm healthy. My blood sugar is good. I'm happy, you know? Like 230 is a happy weight for me because I can eat what I want and I can do what I want and not stress out too much.
I think for you... that your perfect weight is whatever you need to be so that you don't become diabetic, like because you had problems.
Yes, and that's me. Yeah, that's where I am now. That's where I am.
So
now.
if you're not diabetic and you don't have any health problems, then you don't need to be any thinner or any weigh any
I'm
less.
happy, and my wife loves me the way I am. I'd like to be 10 pounds. I like 220s, kind of like the medium ground where it's like, okay, I'm working out, I'm getting exercise, but I'm also still having a good time. 220 is my peak weight. If I could lose 10 pounds.
Life's too short to be starving and angry.
Oh, for sure. I'm not interested. I'd rather die at 75 happy than 85 miserable.
Yeah, but when I was in the hospital, when I was anorexic, they have this chart that they go by. Your age and your height.
Emily, my wife too. Yeah.
Now
she used to have to sleep sitting up because she laid down. Her blood pressure would go down.
Oh, why? Because she was too thin.
Too thin. Yeah, she had anorexia.
She had problems with that as well. Okay, well, so they told me though that it really is based on statistics and all that, right? But my I think target weight when I was hospitalized, I weighed 87 pounds. 87.
Wow.
And when
you're like 5'7".
Yeah, so when I got out of the hospital, they let me go at 114. So I went from 87 to 114 in 3 months. So there's a lot of eating and a lot of sitting after meals so that you wouldn't burn any calories and all this stuff. But all that to say that my target weight should have been 128, 130 almost. But I've never been able to be that weight.
You weigh the exact same as Emily.
So right now I weigh about 125.
Yeah.
But your wife is quite tall, isn't she?
Yeah, she's 5'7", I think.
Yeah, she's the
same height as you.
Me. Yeah.
Same height as you. So, basically the same size as you.
And I think she looks great. I don't know how much she weighs or how much
she works out like 4 nights a week.
Oh, does she?
At least 5 days a week even, yeah.
Oh, I hate working out.
I hate it too. I hate exercising. I don't want to be the best at exercising. It's just not my thing.
My brain is just so...
Like playing golf, going for a hike, okay. I like that stuff.
Yeah, that's
but
little better.
Just running on a treadmill, no thanks.
So, yeah, I think I told you this. I watched 5 seasons of The Walking Dead, but every single day I get on the elliptical and I would watch
yeah.
one episode. It was about 45 minutes each episode.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Do you think I lost weight? No, I was at the time I weighed
No,
about
you're
100.
just. It just sucked.
170.
The entire thing sucked.
It sucked, and I kept watching that episode.
You weighed
every day.
170 pounds at one time?
I did. Yeah.
No shit, eh?
Yeah, that
Wow.
was my heaviest. Yeah.
That's thick.
That was-
Okay, let's get into Jingle Bell Rock.
Okay.
Fingerstyle cover.
Let's do it.
Nice. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. La da da la la da da la. Da 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 da. I don't know the words. I thought I did, but I don't.
I know, right? Too old for us.
Jingle bell rock. I want to play this every Christmas.
Yeah.
Like we're Christmas people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about you, but we celebrate Christmas. Like we really go all out. We got lights in the tree
It's a
and
tough
wrap
one
presents.
here. It's a tough one here.
Yeah.
My husband.
Well, KB's not a Christian.
Yes, he is.
No.
He
Is he?
Yes.
He doesn't like Christmas.
He does not like Christmas. I mean, he
Really?
thinks. Well, he doesn't like the decorations and all this stuff. He asks
Yeah.
me every year to not buy him anything.
I act like I don't like it, and I say the same thing to my wife to not buy me anything. I act like I don't like it, but deep down I do.
So I take out the Rita McNeil Christmas
Cape Breton
album
Island from my homeland,
every single year, and you know.
Hey, why did I got a rude joke about Rita McNeil?
Uh-oh. Think about this.
So
Okay,
did you
go ahead.
hear? Did you hear that Rita McNeil got stopped at the airport? Do you know why?
Why?
They lifted up her dress and they found 1,000 pounds of crack.
Oh. See, I don't even want to
It's
laugh.
so bad. It's
is-
so bad. It's so
It's
bad. So bad.
Drugs are bad.
My mom actually, her tea house was about 2 kilometers from our house I grew up in. And my mom actually had tea with Rita McNeil.
No way.
So no, I'm a Rita McNeil fan. I fully support her.
So have
Jokes
you
aside-
listened to her Christmas album? No?
Do you understand? She would love the joke I just told. She was on the
Okay.
Trailer Park Boys.
Oh,
She was on their show. Yeah, she was in a big field of weed. There's Rita McNeil picking dope. From
Okay, so she
Trailer
has a
Park
good
Boys.
sense of humor.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Okay, 'cause I do
She's
love
the
her.
best.
I
I
think
do
that-
too.
yeah.
She's the best. She's the best.
So Rita McNeil, and of course, let's not forget for Christmas albums, Boney M or Boney M.
Oh,
I don't
Boney
know.
M. Boney M. Me and Josh always listen to Boney M at Christmas.
That was my first vinyl record. The Christmas.
Boney M was your first final record.
Yes, it was. We walked in.
Mine
the
was
mall.
Tupac. All Eyes on Me.
Oh wow. Okay, you. Well, no, I think I was going to say you win for best first album, but I think Boney M is a pretty good classic one.
All Eyes on Me is a weird album. There's a whole bunch of weird shit going on there. Okay,
Did you know that Rupi Kaur in one of her books,
I fucking hate Rupi Kaur.
she has like his lyrics, Tupac's lyrics. I think it's if I wonder if Heaven Got a Ghetto in that song.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, and it's like a poem in her book, and it doesn't say that it's Tupac, but of course I knew, and a lot of people.
She rips off people. She's terrible.
She was on the news today.
She's a liar.
She was on CBC News today.
About what? For what?
She has a new book coming. Like she's in Chicago right now. I think she's touring or something. I just saw quickly the interview, but she talked about how people are self-publishing and all this stuff. They asked her the question, and she said she thought it was great that finally people are writing poetry and writing about difficult subjects.
So you're a fan of Rupi Kaur?
I am. Now, one of the main reasons why is because she did pave the way. She is the first one, to actually write poetry that we could relate to as women, and it must have taken a lot of guts for her to publish, especially.
So you're saying that she has feminine poetry?
I think she has poetry about the human condition and about, I think it's related to women because she's a woman, and that's how
Right.
you write stuff, right?
So, and that's why it's okay to write masculine poetry too.
If you're a man, absolutely.
I agree. Or if you'd like to, I like to try and write feminine poetry, get in the mind of a woman.
She did write a lot about sexual assault and stuff like that in her first, in Milk and Honey. But in The Sun and Her Flowers, it's more about the immigrant experience and how it is growing up with, parents who are immigrants. And so she does write about a lot of important.
Yeah, I could be persuaded. I don't like her poetry, but I might like her as a person.
She's the most famous poet that we have today. I think, at least in Canada, if not, in North America for sure.
Probably in the world.
Probably in the world. And I don't know if you've ever read, her
No.
of her stuff, but it's beautiful, and it inspired me. She is the reason why I started to write again. Absolutely, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I have a bad impression of her, but
Yeah, you have to.
I'm willing to
imagine-
change.
Yeah.
I'm willing to change.
Good.
So what are you gonna say?
No, I was going to say, you have to imagine when she was writing her book, her first book, and she was trying to, publish. It wasn't all over the place like it is now. This type of poetry, the stuff that I write about. It's very difficult for me sometimes to publish or post it because it's frowned upon to talk about these things, But she went and did that before anybody else was doing it, so you have to give her some credit for that.
Besides all of the poets that came before her.
Well, they weren't talking about being raped, and that kind of
I'm
thing.
sure there were many poets talking about rape.
Well, she talks about it in the way that we understand.
No, she just got famous. She got lucky. She got the deal.
Oh.
She got the book deal. That's all it is. She's just lucky. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of women who have written about rape and traumatic experiences. She just got
Absolutely.
lucky. That's why I don't necessarily fall into the Rupi Kaur train, because she's just got lucky. There's a million other poets that are better than her. A million.
Yeah, but she's the one who made that difference, though. She's the one who made a change.
Well, because she got the exposure. And there's many better poets than her that didn't.
Her first book was not that popular. It was the second.
Well,
book.
no one gets exposure if they only have one book.
Oh, it's difficult, absolutely.
She
But
just
she
got
still,
noticed.
She
She got
persevered,
noticed.
and she published another one, and then the first
Yeah,
one
I could be
became
persuaded. I could be persuaded.
She is a hard-working poet because
And she's famous and rich. That makes it easy to work hard.
I don't think that was her purpose at all. I don't think.
No, but it's what happened. It's why it's facilitating the growth.
Yeah, but you
because
can't.
she has lots
I
of
don't
money.
want to hate on her just because she made it. You know what I mean?
I do.
No.
I
no,
do.
no.
I do.
It is very hard for people to become who she's become. It is. You know that.
Oh, I know it is, but I just don't care. I just don't care about fame. I base everything on writing, not what
But
not
that's
not
what
the
I
public
mean. That's what I mean. She
perception.
was writing about things that mattered before people were paying attention to it. You know?
I don't know. I
was a
disagree.
gamble when she did
I
that.
think
It
I
was a
think
gamble.
I think you could find a good few dozen poets before her that were doing the same thing that just didn't get as trendy as her. It's
Probably.
trendy. She's trendy, and that's what I have against her.
Well,
is
I
that
just
she's
wanna tell-
popular.
I just
I
wanna
don't like
tell-
I don't like people who are popular. It's just like you're popular for a reason, because you obviously gave in somewhere. You didn't be perfectly honest
Oh,
somewhere.
are we talking about selling out now, or that kind of thing? Or?
Yes, I think we are. Yeah.
Well, I want Rupi to know, if she's ever watches this, that she really did make a difference in my life, and a lot of women who in my life, we've shared, these books of hers, back and forth, and we would text each other with screenshots of, a verse that we liked or that moved us. And for me, that was the first time that was available to me as a woman. That kind of content. So I'm not saying it wasn't there before and that nobody wrote about it before, but she wrote
Well, you
about
did.
it.
I think honestly, if you put in some effort to researching female poets from the history, you'd be able to relate to a whole bunch. It's just that she got the exposure, and you noticed her because she got the exposure. If you did the work yourself and you researched female poets, then you would find a million other ones that were better than her. I guarantee it.
I will send you some examples of things that she's written that you probably will never find anywhere else that's written like that. I'm telling you.
I'm sure it is, but I don't think she deserves the fame that she's got.
Don't think
I
about
think there
it
are
as about now.
no, but
Think about it then.
I'm not impressed. Her going on fucking Jimmy Fallon and shit. Like, no, poetry's more sacred than that. You don't fucking become an icon out of poetry. You become a person who is not willing to conform is what you should be doing with poetry. Because I disagree with her bowing down to the media and allowing them to possess her. That's what I don't like.
You know how
about
it is when you have a publisher too, right? For her.
Oh yes, that's why I'm never getting published again. And
Yes,
I've had publishers approach me, and I don't want it ever again. You know, like
That's why I don't know for sure if it's something that she wants to do or if it's something that she's being forced to do because of a contract.
She's being persuaded no matter what. And I don't care if she even admits it. It's happening.
Yeah,
You know.
it's difficult.
Anyway, I'm willing to be persuaded. You'll have to show me some.
I will. Okay.
From
Back to
Jingle Bell
Christmas.
Rock to Rupee Core.
Yes, back to Christmas.
Back to I just smell the cinnamon water. The cinnamon water is boiling.
That's right. Yeah. The eggnog.
Yeah, eggnog.
Rocking in a sleigh. Jingle bell.
Oh, what a banger. I love Christmas. My mom, it reminded me of Rita McNeil.
Yeah.
I used to do this too.
Yes.
Just putting a whole bunch of cinnamon in water and boiling it.
You know, I
on a
could
simmer,
picture my
simmering it.
parents jiving, to that
Yeah.
type of beat, It's,
No, it reminds me. I have a song which is totally out of nowhere, and it's called "Irish Family Christmas." And one of the lines is, "The cinnamon water is boiling." The cinnamon water is boiling. That's one of the things my mom used to do at Christmas.
I love cinnamon, and I love the
I
smell of it.
love Christmas. I don't know. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a religious man, but I just love celebrating family. I just love.
Growing up, it was such a big thing. Not in my family, immediate family I'm talking about, but because I was in the choir and I was part of the church, and it was just this. We started preparing in September, October, right after Halloween. It was like preparing for the Christmas mass. It was always a very hectic time.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe this year I'll try to get a tree or something. It's been a long time.
Yeah, celebrate it. It's okay if you don't. I don't care if you don't celebrate Christmas, but don't fucking fuck with me because I like to.
I know. I live
You
with
know, like-
Scrooge, though. So.
Well, Scrooge, I'll send him a Christmas gift. I'll make him a mixtape.
Okay. So
Is my book. Brain Trauma and Drugs is my book. You can buy my books on the internet. This one's called You're the Frickin' Best. You're extraordinary. You dominate every single applicable category. You're a master of your inventory. So what's your story, Morning Glory? Your top tier is ever soaring. Never are you bland or boring. It's you who we are all adoring. You're the frickin' best. That's a shout out to Alip Ba Ta. You're the frickin' best, buddy.
he is. Yeah, he's.
You're the frickin'
and
best.
Tap.
All right, let's get into the last song of the evening.
Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and watch some more videos on my channel. Please go to owlcreekcoffee.com. Buy some coffee that's disability owned and operated. Use our promo code LiveChat15 to save 50%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com. Buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love, not hate. Super thanks to this video. If you could, it would go a long way. Cheers. We are back with Sat Terakir finger style cover. What producer Douglas has to say is that this is translated to The Last Moment. ST12 is an Indonesian band formed in Bandung, West Java in 2000.
How very apropos that the last song of the night is The Last Moment.
Yes, that works good. See,
Yeah.
what I've noticed is Friday the 13th, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
And did you notice that on the site we're at 111 for the public members? 111.
Yeah, I think we're at 128 for full
No,
members.
but for what everyone else sees, but you, is 111. And last night, did you see what I said? Check the time when I messaged you the last time.
I did see that. I did see that today.
It was 111. It's just strange, and I didn't realize it until I saw it in my list of messages. It
And
said,
we're on the right path, like me getting this free, deadly,
Yes.
sick microphone. Listen to
So
how clear that is. That
it's
is
so
dynamite.
clear. I was told that I was shouting or talking loudly this episode, so I don't know. Maybe it's because your microphone's too good.
Who said that?
Well, who do you think?
The KB?
He didn't say I was talking too loud. He just wanted to bring it to my attention that I was speaking.
Oh, I haven't noticed that. Why
was more
is
at the
he
beginning.
watching?
Well, he was walking by. I think he just
Oh, I see.
all you could hear was me.
No, I think it sounds great. I think it sounds great.
Yeah, I think we were just into it, you know.
Yeah.
So
this is my book, Brain Trauma and Drugs. You can buy my books on the internet. This one is called The Atheist Fisherman. Leave me alone and afraid. Work me too hard without pay. Base choice on assumption. Lead me with no gumption. Make the bad dreams go away. Please act like you are my God. Make some rules for me that are odd. We're all alone on this planet. If I could, I would, damn it. I'm here alone with my rod. Just a fisherman having an existential thought process inside
with his
brain.
rod.
With his rod, catching a fish. Let's get into the last song of the evening, everybody. S12 cover, Sat Terakir.
That sounded
I want
like
to be
the
friends with
beginning.
Alip.
It sounded like the beginning
Yeah.
of an Eric Clapton song.
Yeah, Tears in Heaven.
Is it? Yeah.
It still sounds like Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
I recognize this.
Yeah. It's very familiar sounding to me too. that little part.
Yeah, little riffs.
The little doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo.
Yeah, yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Like a triple slide.
Nice.
Sounds like a song. Sounds familiar.
It does, yeah.
It's just similar, not exact, but similar. It's like I don't wanna. Who is it? I don't wanna. I can't remember, but it sounds very
It definitely
familiar.
has some nuance of something else. Yeah. It's,
Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, very familiar. If there's one thing in my life, Douglas says.
Oh, the song he's singing.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure, Doug. I'm not sure. Just seems very familiar.
It does.
Very cool.
Oh, his endings. Yeah.
The ending was great. That one was kind of like a couple extra seconds that maybe didn't need to happen, but he let us.
But I
have
like
him for
it
a little
because
bit.
it's seeing a little bit of him that we don't see.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a part of him that's.
Does it
not-
sound
not
better when I talk close to the mic like this or back
too
far like
much.
this?
That's
It's
better.
okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
better. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I love how we always try to figure out what these songs sound like to us. You know, it's
Well,
it's-
and they're. I mean, let's face it.
subjective.
North American music culture has had a big influence on the entire world, especially since the internet. You know.
Yeah. No, but it's just amazing how something can stick into your head to the point where you'll hear something somewhat different, and it'll still.
And associate it. You associate it.
Yeah. Even if you don't.
I think
remember the
some of
lyrics.
that is like why I love doing this show is because the conversations and the comprehension and the thoughts that are generated
Yeah,
by listening
yeah.
to the music, where it just kind of makes sense
Yeah.
that some things won't be associated necessarily musically, but more so like metaphorically through
Yes.
thought.
Yeah.
You know, and that's
Sometimes
what I
we don't
love
even know
about
it.
music.
We don't even know
Is
it. We
that-
talk about
that's
something.
what I love about
and-
music.
Yeah.
Like your music will remind me of so much stuff that has
too.
nothing to do with music. You know,
Yeah.
it's a good way to it's a good way to access memories that you've lost.
Yeah.
This is the last reaction, everybody. This is done. The show 2.5 hours.
Wow. Went by
Brain
fast.
Trauma and Drugs is my book. This one's called Cheers to You, and it's a good closing poem.
I like it, yeah.
In closing, I'd like to say cheers. We've chugged a few beers, got stuck between gears. You'd say that we face all our fears. We're soliloquy magnets. I love you in tears. It's hard to separate the tragic from joy. I'm setting you up with various decoys. I like making words with little toys. I like making words into little toys. I'll turn men to charlatans and little boys to Troys. I'll take and eat whiskey, an old-fashioned Rob Roy. You'll always be saying, oh boy. Cheers to you. Cheers to everybody who joined us on this broadcast. Come check us out next Friday, 8 p.m. We're still on Alip Ba Ta. We'll be on Alip Ba Ta for a couple more weeks at least. And then I was thinking we could switch to Australia after that. Because Unique One was telling me today that Australia, like right now in Australia, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like good time to be live for Aussies. So we're going to do Indonesia for the next few weeks. We'll always slip in a couple new ones with the Alip Ba Ta reactions. And then we're going to get in maybe to Australia or another country. Thank you so much for being here. Ren,
Thanks, everyone.
always a pleasure. Thank you very much. We
thank
will
you.
see you next week. I'm going to play the commercials, and then we'll have a little post-show meeting.
Sounds good.
Okay. Maybe turn off your camera.
Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, and watch some more videos on my channel. Please go to owlcreekcoffee.com. Buy some coffee that is disability unoperated. Use our promo code LiveChat15 to save 50%. Also go to spreadlovesupply.com. Buy some clothing that shows the world you're spreading love, not hate. Super thanks to this video. If you could, it will go a long way. Cheers.